Brandon Therapeutic Fragrance unboxing day. I'd live stream. I said what this one was. I wish I could have got last year's Colorado on here. I missed it. I don't want to miss this opportunity with this release. This is American Perfumer. They're a store out of Louisville, Kentucky. And they started doing collaborations with the perfumers they sell in their store. So they commission the I'm guessing they commission the perfumers to do a perfume for their store. I don't know who agrees on what notes, if the perfumers get free reign or how that's done. But I haven't read any stories on that. But American Perfumer is the brand on the label you'll see here. And they're signed by the perfumer. And like I said in my live stream, I think this just puts a creative edge on perfumers, that we're getting creations that would never be done elsewise without that. Beautiful packaging. I don't remember what last year's packaging was. Oh, that's cool. I got a nice card here. Thanks for your purchase. Enjoy Dave. He gave me a card last year too. And last year he won an Olfaction Award with Colorado, the collab there. And then he gave me, I ordered some samples here too. Should we do the samples? Let's get to the show first. Let's do the show. I don't want the corn nuts all over, so I'm going to do these really quick. These are some good samples that I bought. I put them, it was like 11:40. The sale went on at noon, and I was trying to hurry, and I was deciding. And then sooner or later, it was like 11:58, and I'm like, these samples have to go. And at noon, I made my purchase on this perfume. Sold out in 15 minutes. Did not happen last year. I didn't even plan on doing these samples, so this is spontaneous. We'll see if it gets cut or makes it. This is Blackbird by Ellen Covey, Olympic Orchids. I've been wanting to try them. I've tried them. Somebody sent me a sample of them, but not this one. Olympic Orchids here in my state, Blackbird. No, I'm not going to do wrist. It's beautiful. Beautiful. All natural. I think it's all natural. Not all my heavy base layers that I've been having. So it's just a good fruity floral perfume. A little bit sweet. Labbed in them? Maybe. I don't know notes at all. I just know some companies I've been wanting to try. Colors. Threw the samples in since I was doing an order. Which one is this one? So this is Tropic of Capricorn from the same house, Olympic Orchids. Let's say this right. Olympic Orchids. They're up here in Washington. I need more apple. Let's apple. Come on. I think the fume, when I smelled it, was apple. When I smell it here, it's heavy incense. Cedar. Dry. These are my kind of perfumes in my natural. 100 times. I can spray them on, use them up before the gym, morning commute. Made a whole video. Okay, look at that. I had to get this one. You all know I had to get this one. You show me this color on a website, you know I'm getting it. So, what is this? Mikmoi by AO. Interesting. That blue I had to have. It doesn't smell like the color. Soapy musk at the bottom. I hope that doesn't pop off. Mikmoi. Hope it settles in. Floral in the middle. Fresh, very fresh. Like, that marine cord a lot of people use. Smell that. Salty. We'll see if it makes it into full review or not. These are supposed to be hidden for full reviews, but so many don't make it, so I've been doing this for it to do it. We'll see if it does. This is, Sarah Horowitz. I've been wanting to try her stuff forever. She followed me once upon a time on Instagram, and I just never, that was early on. Perfect Coconut Milk. Sarah Horowitz Perfumes. I think she's out of LA. Coconut. I mean, this is the coconut. Your first day on vacation when you go down to the pool, everybody's suntan lotion. More notes are fading in with the skin. It pops. That's the thing. That skin makes these things just pop and change a ton. It does turn into a coconut milk, like a curried coconut milk without the curry, and gets away from that suntan lotion vibe. But the initial spray was suntan lotion vibe. Definitely, as it settles into skin, gets away from that with the coconut top and creamy vibe underneath. Perfectly named. So Mardi Gras, perfect time of year for this one. My Olympic Orchids. Wow, that's a party. That's a party. I'll buy the Mardi Gras all day long. Grassy, gotta be vetiver. Is that vetiver that just hit? Some darkness or something. A wood. Some wood. Vetiver. A little boozy. This is a party in a perfume. That's cool. Check out the color. Olympic Orchids does cool stuff. All right, let's get to the show. I didn't mean to do all that. This is what we came for here. This boxing tape has no power against this blade. I struggled so many times with this tape. Oh, I think this is an upgraded box. It's a nice box. So I don't know if he signed both or not. That's cool. This box is nice. I do not remember this with Colorado. The little magnet flap. So it's in there, kind of, but it's packed in type. Number 2325. Michael Jordan. I don't know if I got ordered 23 or not. I was pretty early, but who knows how it goes. That's a cool number. Yeah, it's signed here too. So here we go. Let's read notes on this bad boy. I'll spray it on first. I enjoy watching these back. I think that's why I keep doing them. And I like my blind thoughts, even though sometimes I don't even know what I'm talking about. Here we go. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, man. It's got the air vibe. It's got the air vibe that you want. I can tell you right now, no offense. This stands out over everything I just tried. This is the first time I've ever tried this perfumer. Madame Chouteau, Shawn Maher. I don't want to pick the city wrong. St. Louis? I think it's St. Louis. Shawn Maher. I know it's got oud and Mysore sandalwood in it. That's the big two things in there. I'm guessing it's got some dry, airy quality. I'm guessing a labdanum's in there. Something else. I have the notes pulled up here for it. It is St. Louis, so he makes perfumes after his city. His company is Maher Olfactive and Chatillon Lux. So from Shawn, let's read the words of Shawn. The mother of Saint Louis, Marie Therese Burgot Chouteau, overcame monumental adversity to become the co-founder of the Gateway to the West in tandem with her partner Pierre Laslade Leguest. Man, these names. She left behind both a self-made fortune and a legacy of rising above the seemingly insurmountable barriers to find success. Her namesake fragrance is a meticulous, composed, as one would expect from a tribute to the most inspirational figure in the history of a city that is rich with them. It is a shimmering, rich fragrance with unforgettable beauty, and as it evolves, a strong, velvety backbone emerges. This is a perfume worthy of the indefatigable legacy of Madame Chouteau. That's a word. I'm going to go look that word up. The more it wears, it really gets dry and resiny with the oud. Based on that, what I just heard, I would think there would be more florals and whatnot. But based on the city of St. Louis, I mean, these are city scents. Who was it? Was it Gallivant? I ripped apart. I'm like, this doesn't smell like this city at all. This has that city feel to it. But it's heavy, really heavy on some kind of resin. Let's see the notes here. The notes here are apricot, elemi, jasmine, jonquil, red champaca, divana, mousse de St. Louis, yerba mate. It's yerba mate. That's that dry, earthy, resinous thing I was talking about. Yerba mate, for sure. I drink this stuff. I would never name it as a note. It's awesome. Kudos to you, Shawn. Sandalwood and Thai. I mean, naming this after a late. I don't want to dock it because this is like towards the Dendera level of the masculine, the dry, and the whatnot. Just dirt air. I call Dendera. There's a bit of the apricot. I want more of it. It's there. Especially reading it there, it's there at the very top, but below the sniff, you're getting dry, resinous, dusty, with the oud sandalwood, and the sandalwood is not as prominent. The very prominent note for me right now on my skin is the yerba mate and the oud. The oud surprised. I think this is their first one using oud, and of course that helped me buy this. So, to me, I'm going to do a couple more videos and talk about blind buying and when I do. To me, this, again, there's 3 home runs hit out of this collection. The way it pushes perfumers. I don't know him. Big risk. I know American Perfumer. I respect them as a store. Using oud as a note. Using Mysore sandalwood as a note. Those are the things that really pushed me to like, okay, I know I love those things. Even if they're way off, they're still wearable. I don't know if I'd like to drop that kind of money on them, but they're still wearable and layerable, and I can enjoy them. So that's why I would blind buy something like this. This is, I'm going to wear it. I think I have a feeling it's going to be exactly like Dendera. It's an original concept. Something that wears on you. It's different kind of perfume. Again, I said floral like twice, but and that's because of that description. But perfume does not have to be floral. It can be a beautiful smell, fume, that you carry around, like a Dendera, that changes the atmosphere for you. So those are my thoughts on Madame Chouteau. I can't think of a lady naming this as a signature scent, but I think I'm going to fall in love with this one for all the same reasons I fell in love with Dendera. All right, unboxing video. Brandon, I'm out. Love you guys. Be blessed.